What's going on? What's going on? It's Seafood Sunday. It's Seafood Sunday. Yes, it's been really quiet. Okay, you know, every time I put that light on, I get that glare. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix the situation sooner or later. But I got some shrimps. I got some cucumbers. Okay, one, I just split it in half. I took the skin off of it. I cut the seeds out. Okay, and I made some shrimps. All right. I'm still eating healthy, guys. I haven't stopped. Okay? I have not stopped. I'm gonna put some chili on it. Get that in there. This smells so good. Yes, baby. Oh. We have Olipop. My chili. I want some on each. Let me know how you guys are doing. Not even spicy anymore. But anyway, guys, it's Sunday. Not much been going on. Let me do this thumbnail. Oops. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. It's so good. Wow. Mmm. So simple, yet flavorful. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. So I have an update. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Let me finish this. Mm. Mm. Get that chili. Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. Oh. and room for more. Hey, and room for more. So, the update is this, and room for more. So, if you've been watching, okay, and you've been keeping yourself up to date with what's going on with the house, I was working with a loan officer. Her name was Raquel, okay, until she yelled at me and told me to shut up, okay, because she was annoyed that I was asking her relevant questions, okay? If you're going for any type of loan, it could be $1,000 all the way up to $200,000, okay? If you have questions, okay, relevant questions, they need to be answered, period. They cannot be, when you ask questions and somebody is evading your questions, that's a red flag. Okay, and that's what I was telling her the last time I spoke to her. I'm asking you questions and you're talking about something else. Answer my question. But anyway, I've moved on. This was already what, first week of August or last week of July, something like that. I think this happened last week of July. Anyway, so just to catch you up to speed, I spoke to the landlady and explained to her what happened. She gave me another loan officer, a man. That didn't work out. He wasn't getting the application, or he was saying that he wasn't getting it, and so she gave me someone else. She referred me to three different loan officers. So the second one, her name is Hilda. Okay, I submitted all the same documents that I submitted to Raquel. I submitted to her negative the Cash App statements, because the Cash App statements was given to the what you call that, H&R Block, to do the taxes. So if they did the taxes, why do you need, those Cash App statements, right? But anyway, when you try to hide the truth, it always comes out, okay? It always comes out at the end of the day. It always comes out when you try to do underhanded things. And this loan officer, Raquel, was doing underhanded things and lying to us, okay, about what he qualifies for. Unfortunately, he doesn't qualify with the amount of money that is according to the banks, to the statement, the tax returns. He doesn't qualify for 2K, right? So, and that was just on the strength of when I spoke to her and when the landlady spoke to her, okay? Because, the landlady is aware of what he makes and what he reported. You know what I'm saying to you? For months already. So, just over that conversation, that's what she said. She said, he's not going to qualify for 200K. Okay, I'm going to see what he qualifies for. So I spoke to the landlady. Actually, we were talking about it, and she knows. So yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Anyway, sometime this week, I spoke to the landlady and I told her, listen, if he doesn't qualify for the full 200K, then whatever he qualifies for, let it just ride, you know what I mean? And whatever's left over, then we'll pay you, you know what I'm saying to you, on the side. Plus, he doesn't qualify for anything else but just the first-time home buyers program and what she said, 3.5% of the whole, whatever it is that he qualifies for. I don't know yet, because I just submitted the credit report. I just signed the credit for her to do a credit check on him, even though I sent her his credit, because he follows his credit on an app on his phone. But she needed to do a credit report, so that's not a problem, just to make sure that nothing comes out, in his credit report. Plus, when people check your credit report, it brings down your credit, your credit score. So that's where we are, okay? Verbally, she said that she can work with Kevin, okay, with what he makes. It's not gonna be 200K. So that's the update, okay? And that's what I've been doing this past week. And doing lawn work, because the lawn and the bushes and my garden, everything since I caught COVID 2 months. Not that I'm making excuses, because you know what? I can't make excuses. I dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying to you? I should have been on top of it. And I wasn't. Okay. And I dropped the ball because you can't set expectation goals on somebody else, okay? Because everyone is different. What I can do, somebody else cannot do. You know what I'm saying to you? So I set my expectations on somebody that I thought was doing the right job, and they weren't. So once a week, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to do what I got to do for around the outside of the house. And that's that. So it is what it is. So good. Wow. Sometimes this doesn't, I don't know the percentage of what I'm gonna say now. I know back in the day when I had just finished college, and I was sending my resume to different companies, okay, nonprofit companies. I remember back then the motto was, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I don't think that applies now in 2025. I don't think it applies now, because in my own experience now, okay, we knew a fishing friend of ours that had a sister that was a loan officer. So it didn't work out, okay? It wasn't who we knew. When you want something done right, you have to go to a professional that's going to be professional. Because there's people that don't know how to draw that line, personal and professional. You know what I'm saying to you? And she didn't know how to do that. It wasn't about friendship, especially when it comes to a 200K loan, and then all the lying that you're doing. The year is almost over. If we would have known from day one that he didn't qualify for no 200K, okay, I'm beating around the bush, and I need this and I need that, and I'm busy, not getting back to us, I have to go to New York, and blah 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 blah. Okay, we are almost entering September. Okay, and the landlady and I agreed that instead of paying $13.50 a month per rent, he could have been paying a lower mortgage. $800-900 a month. So she's like, yeah, she dropped the ball, like big time, and she lied, big time lied. I don't want to say she accused. She used a strong word, money laundering. I felt like a drug dealer. Like I was doing something illegal when she used that. I said, money laundering. Yeah, you got it. How can I explain to the bank that you got this money in savings? Because we know how to save. Okay, money laundering, like little people like us. Come on now. That's crazy. But anyway, I said if it's money laundering, the bank will know. Anyway, y'all, I love you guys. And you already know. Don't worry about what you don't have. Be grateful for what you do have, okay? And be careful. You know what I mean? Who you trust. Don't trust nobody. You know what I mean? That's something my father used to tell me ever since I was a little girl. Don't trust nobody. Only one you can trust is God. Okay? Nobody else. And I have a motto. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. Okay? Nobody. That's just me. You know, you can trust the taxi driver to a certain extent, but you're paying for it. You know what I mean? Or the Uber driver, or the bus driver, or the train, driver, whatever, or the airplane, the pilot. You know what I mean? Or the captain on the boat. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But anyway, guys, I love you, and happy Seafood Sunday. Okay, tomorrow's Monday, boring Monday. I'm making sliders tomorrow. I got the buns already for it. I'm gonna put them up there, but I'm making some sliders tomorrow. Okay. And I love you. Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell. All right. Share me out. Okay. I appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.